President Donald Trump's potential political future is facing more scrutiny. The Secretary of State in Maine has joined Colorado in deciding that Donald Trump is ineligible to be president.
The controversial and unprecedented decision will now head to the Supreme Court for a final ruling. ABC News' Rachel Bate has the details.
For the second time this month, a U.S. state booting former President Donald Trump from the ballot, citing the Constitution's insurrection clause. Attorneys representing a Republican, a Democrat, and an independent cited the Civil War-era provision as justification for kicking Mr. Trump off the ballot.
We believe former President Trump on January 6th engaged in an insurrection against the Constitution of the United States. And under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, that disqualifies him from holding the office of the presidency.
And President Trump's legal team citing other secretaries of state who passed on removing him from the ballot.
All of whom have been asked to engage in this type of in a disqualification, and every administrative official has declined to do that for good reason.
Ultimately, Maine's Secretary of State ruled the former president ineligible.
When we looked at the weight of evidence, it became clear that January 6th was an attack not only on the Capitol, on government officials, but also an attack on the rule of law.
ABC News contributor John Katko, a former Republican congressman who bucked his own party to impeach Trump following January 6th, disagreed with the ruling.
It seems downright un-American, and quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of President Trump.
The decision follows a similar ruling in Colorado, which has been stayed until the U.S. Supreme Court makes the final call. Trump spokesman Stephen Chung blasting the decision, saying we are witnessing in real time the attempted theft of an election, and personally attacking the Maine Secretary of State, a Democrat, as a leftist. Rachel Bade, ABC News, Washington.
California's Secretary of State has chosen to leave Trump on the state's ballot, despite calls from the lieutenant governor to remove him. That move underscores the divide even in the Democratic Party over this really controversial effort.